Every little thing that we do
should be between me and you.
Me and you.
The freaky things that we do.
That we do.
Let's keep between me and you, baby.
Now when I first met her, all I thought was like, who we could get on, freaking on. That's the greatest.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's the greatest to ever. Oh, we did it. We started.
Yeah, we did it. We started.
That's the greatest first line to a song to ever exist. Dun, 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 when I first saw you.
All I thought was thong to thong.
Yeah, y'all been there.
Thong to thong?
No. Like that's the first thing that I thought when I saw you.
Was thong to thong?
Yeah, thong, thong. I don't even know what it
I think he's saying like the thong, the thong, 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 like a thong, like the thong song. I'm pretty sure.
I don't. That's why he's such a good lyricist because it's up for.
Because you couldn't. Yeah, so deep.
It could be anything. All right, let's do this thing. Welcome to Soft Launch, episode 18 now?
Holy shit.
18 for y'all, man.
We're really doing this.
We are out here. We're doing it. We're glad to be here with y'all.
Yes.
It's fucking disgusting outside. It's raining. It's nasty, but it's beautiful.
It's a tropical storm.
Yeah.
And we're not even in the tropical weather. What the fuck is that?
It's that's New York for you right there. It's disgusting out there, but it's beautiful in here.
It is.
You know, well, not really.
Because my baby's here.
Yeah, so is mine. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. We're ready to give you guys another episode of Soft Launch, and we love doing this.
Yes.
So with that being said, we just gonna jump right into our first segment.
Yes.
One thing about we. And one thing about me, I'm going to LA for the first time in my comedy career.
You are.
At the end of October.
Yes.
I'm going from the 24th to the 30th, Thursday to Monday. Shout out to my man Armani Ortiz is he's premiering his documentary about Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he directed it.
Yeah, he directed it.
Big
and he directed it, and he was the director of photography as well. So he was the cameraman.
Oh shit!
And he was the lead editor as well. Yeah, he's a big fucking deal. This kid,
he is.
He's all up in variety and stuff. So it's premiering at the American Film Institute Festival, and I'm gonna go see it, and I'm gonna hopefully do some shows while I'm out there.
That's gonna be really fun.
And I'm very excited because I've never been to LA for comedy. The last time I went to the West Coast, maybe 2010. I don't think I've been back since.
Are you serious?
I don't think I've been back as an adult. I don't. No. I know that's a lie. I went back in 2017. I worked.
Okay.
For the All-Star game out there. Shout out to AJ and my friend Josh. We had a great time. But yeah, I like LA. I'm excited. It's
gonna be mad fun, and also you're gonna be there with Armani. I'm sure there's gonna be like events and shit that are happening around it.
Do you have any memories attached to LA in your life?
Nope. Not 2 minutes into the pod.
Why not? We're here. It's fucking Sunday. Why not?
Absolutely
not ready? Not after all these years? I actually kind of feel some type of way about that.
This time. Oh, no, that's actually the wrong song.
Oh, you fucking slut. Oh, you whore. You're such a filthy skank.
I just didn't know you were going to bring that up.
I mean, fuck it. Why not?
Okay, guys, I got engaged in LA.
Yeah. And I'm going to go to that same place.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something stupid at Runyon
Do not do
Canyon.
that. Yeah. It was I feel bad because I'm sure he thought it was special, but it was really my worst nightmare of proposals.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was in a public space and there were people around recording us and stuff. And I was like, why would you ever? I'm the worst person for that. Yeah. I'm sure he put thought into it, but I wasn't in his thoughts.
Yeah.
No, he didn't think about me or consider me at all in those thoughts.
Was it like objectively, was it a good proposal when you got proposed to?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what he said or anything.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening?
Was it friends and family around?
No. Nobody we knew, just strangers in our faces with phones and stuff. It was really, really not for me.
And was it a good hike before that? Because Runyon's like a little bit of a workout.
Oh God, it's blurry. Honestly, yeah. I don't remember being like out of breath or anything. I don't know. I knew it was happening.
What do you remember about that day?
I knew it was. I knew he was going to do it that day. And I was so fucking nervous that I don't remember any of it. I don't remember anything. Yeah. Because the whole time I was like, it's gonna happen. And I kept looking at his pockets to see if I could see. Because like, am I bugging out?
Did you know that he was gonna do it like when you went to LA?
100%.
Damn. What was like was he telling you?
Because he literally told me like 2 years before that he would propose to me before he turned 30, and we were going for his 30th birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Called the shot like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so I knew that morning, and I was like, at the time I thought it was just nerves, and then I was like, oh, it was like me being like, this is not what you want to do.
Yeah.
So
that's a nuts one.
Yeah.
And you said No, fuck it.
This is the one thing about me, I guess.
Yeah, it's the one thing about we've talked about the fact that you've been engaged before, and it happened in LA, and I'm going to LA, so I want to go. I want to find the exact spot you got proposed to and take a selfie there. And
I'm okay.
Just be like, ah.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, and just play one of his songs, dude.
You're an idiot. You're such an idiot. Oh my God.
Man, you got to make jokes about the things that you're insecure about.
Yeah.
So,
are you insecure about?
I mean, a little bit, not like too much, but
that I was engaged before.
Yeah, that you've been like that deeply in love before. That's scary.
Well, I mean, the fact that I didn't want it to happen that day is kind of not a great sign.
Didn't you think that was normal at that time?
I did. I thought it was super normal. I kept asking my friends who had gotten engaged. I'm like, you felt like you were going to throw up, right? Like you felt like insane panic.
You felt this immense feeling.
No, but it's crazy because I was like, you felt this. You felt panic.
Yeah.
You felt like you wanted to run away.
Your stomach hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, I remember like it happening, and then I remember like we got back because we were sweaty. He like took a shower, and I was like, thank God. I was laid in the bed, and I just like laid there. And I was just like, holy shit. I cannot believe.
Yeah.
I remember people calling me and I just didn't pick up because I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Jesus Christ.
And at the time I was like, normal. Yeah. And then I was asking my friends and I was like, you totally felt this way, right?
When did you feel like you realized like, oh, this is not normal the way that I feel?
When I had an anxiety attack and he had to pull over on the side of the road because I was having an anxiety attack about signing a paper for to that place to get married in. I was like, I literally couldn't. I thought I was having. I had never had a panic attack before, or an anxiety. I don't know what the difference is, but I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah,
because I couldn't breathe and my heart hurt. Yeah. It felt like I felt pain. Yeah. Like it was a physical thing, and I was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get a breath in.
Yeah, you're a pretty crazy kid.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, you're pretty fucking nuts, dude. You don't ride this thing till the wheels fall off.
Well, I didn't. I called it off.
No, I know eventually, but you got fucking close, cuz.
Oh, I was like a year and a half out.
No, that's not too. That's not.
I was only engaged for like 6 months.
Oh, okay. Did you guys set up for what's a normal amount of time to get engaged and then set a date? Within 2 years? I don't know.
People say 2 years.
Okay.
That's how long it was for. That's how long we were gonna do it in. But that I don't know. Yeah. People get married in shorter time.
True.
It matters. I guess it just I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a crazy story that you got on you.
I was gonna get married in Long Island.
Long Island, yeah. Oh yeah.
Long Island.
Do you remember which town?
No, but the place was really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a really nice place.
Yeah, we're gonna spin the block.
No.
We're going to do the same thing.
I'm not having a wedding like that.
I know. We do the same thing that they did in The Office where Phyllis and Bob Vance had the same wedding that Pam and Roy were supposed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still got my money.
Dude, how much money did you drop on that?
Not a lot, because it was only like you just put a little bit down.
Non-refundable,
and I tossed. Yeah, but one thing about me, told them family member had cancer.
Ooh,
and they gave me my money back.
Yeah, nice, dude. You gotta lie sometimes.
Yeah, I lied about it, and then once I was talking to Matt on my old podcast, and he mentioned, I was like, I just lied about it. He's like, I think you probably could have told him the truth. It was a terrible story.
That's
He's
funny.
like, why did you lie? So you could have been like, hey, the guy I was about to marry went on Craigslist and tried to get a blowjob. Can I have my money back, please?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I guess that probably is worse. Yeah. Not worse than cancer, but I didn't have anybody that was sick in my family.
That's pretty funny though. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Anyway, you're gonna be in LA.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA. It's gonna be lit. I'm
gonna be here taking care of our daughter by myself.
Yeah, well, that's what I have to do when you're out at work all day. Stay at home dad. So I'm happy to see you finally step up and do something for the family. Except just go out and work. I don't know what you do. And then you go out for so long after work. You just happy hours after happy hours. And
I would never. It's so funny. That was such a big part of my life. And I would never do it. If my coworkers were like, let's do a happy hour, I'd be like, oh, I would, but
happy hour culture is kind of lit though.
It's the best.
It's fucking fire. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I'm just assuming because I didn't have a job like that. But I was out at the happy hours though.
Yo, a corporate happy hour. It's how I found love with a margarita. Nobody loves a margarita more than a corporate girlie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Margarita. Would you ever get a bulldog?
100%.
Yeah, you put the beer upside down.
Upside down in my margarita. I did that on I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
Oh shit.
Went out with my coworkers, got shit faced drunk, got a bulldoggy. I had one, got wasted, and then I was like, you know what? Spin the block on it. Let's have two.
Bulldogs?
Yeah, and then I went home and smoked a cig.
Oh, you're
in
disgusting.
a fucking cabin. The guy's like, put the cigarette out. I'm like,
Just
no.
fucking drive.
Yeah, that was the day. And I'm like, well, I'm in New York City.
You're a crazy kid.
Smoked a Newporty.
Yeah, New York trash.
Yeah, I smoked it and had my face out the window smoking it.
Who'd you think you were at that moment?
I don't know. I felt like it was on a reality show or something. It was me and David.
What was going on in your life? That was anything?
Why are we talking about this?
Why the fuck not? It's raining outside and feeling introspective.
What was happening? I was working in corporate America. I was miserable.
That'll do it.
So I smoked a ciggy. I smoked a ciggy. My ex coworkers have pictures of me like smoking cigarettes outside.
You're disgusting.
I wasn't like a cigarette smoker, but every now and then.
But I smoked a lot of cigarettes.
No, I didn't smoke that many. Maybe it was like 3 a year. But Gail has pictures of me and David smoking cigarettes on like a rooftop.
Yeah, corporate America is like that draining.
Oh my god, it's such a nightmare.
Yeah.
I guess if you're into what you're doing, I guess it's different. But for me, I hated what I was doing, so I was like, this fucking stinks.
Yeah, my favorite thing about like being in my 20s was acting like I was skipping the misery of corporate America and acting like I was so different than anybody else, when really I was just fucking broke with no job the whole time.
What really kept you from doing it?
I felt so trapped by my indecision.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't want to do something that I didn't like, but I also didn't know what to. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So my mama was like, you should do things and cross them off the list. If you don't like it, then do something else. And then I would just never want to do anything that didn't just come to me.
Oh, okay.
So like I hated going on interviews. I hated, I hated working. It stunk.
Well, one thing with me, so did I.
Yeah,
working.
It is
sucks.
ass. It is ass. It's garbage.
It's the worst thing. People, I don't get it. Like there are people that they want to climb the corporate ladder.
Well, I mean,
and I'm like, free yourself.
It's something to do.
Free yourself.
It's something to do though. Like it's something that you could sink your teeth in and get lost in. We do it with comedy. We're climbing a ladder. It's literally the same thing. We just care about the thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if you don't care about fucking sales or fucking recruiting or whatever the fuck it is, even if you don't care about that, the feeling of achieving is addicting.
It isn't. It wasn't for me. I mean, I really grew in my life. I mean, I was really making good money, and I started making nothing.
Yeah.
There was like a raise that I got one time. I think I got like a $45,000 raise.
Shit.
And everyone's like, "Let's go celebrate." I was like, "I don't care."
Yeah, and
like I hated it. Damn. I hated that the money didn't matter. I just was like, I don't care.
Damn, I wish I would have met you then. When you was on top, making them big bucks.
Well, I'm making decent money now.
Yeah, no, you're doing well now, but fucking a $45,000 raise.
Yeah.
I could have reaped some benefits off that.
I didn't care.
I would have let you come home late, a little drunk, 3 a.m.
Yo, I
would let you fucking not explain who fucking Rick was. I'd let you have a house husband for that kind of money.
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything.
I'd let him rub your shoulders a little bit. Inappropriately, but you don't want to make it a bigger deal than it is to make it awkward in the workplace, so you kind of just let it happen, but you complain to your
God, I kind of wish that happened, and I had a story about that.
Yeah?
None of that stuff ever happened
Never
to me.
got fondled in the office?
I think, I honestly think in my company, or the experience that I had was everybody had never met like a Latina before, and they were low-key kind of racist, but not racist, but like they had their preconceived thoughts about me, and everyone would be like, nah, Samantha will punch me in the face. And I'm like, okay, I mean, honestly, I'm a pretty shy girl.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't nobody would really try me.
Yeah.
I never really got somebody I work with, like they would bring their friends out, and their friends would like sit on my lap, and I'd be like, fuck you.
Whoa. Yeah. Yo, guys are fucking bold.
They were like older rich guys, and I guess that works. Yeah. That worked on some people. That worked on some of my coworkers.
Holy shit.
Some of my coworkers would be like, I'll sit on their lap. Yeah.
Damn.
And I would be like, literally, absolutely not. And then like I would say, because I knew they were married, and they would be like, and I knew their wives' names because like I knew their friend.
Yeah.
So they would just be like, sit on my lap, and I would be like, go tell
Cheryl.
Tell Jane to sit on your lap.
Yeah.
Why don't you go home? It's fucking late. You have kids.
Why don't you go raise your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go tuck your daughter in?
Yeah, all the time. There was actually a guy that would always flirt with me and be like, oh my God, you're my dream girl. Stupid shit,
Yeah.
And he was married, and I would just be like, shut the fuck up. And then we were at a wedding together, and he acted like he didn't know me at all because his wife was there.
Yo, what did you do?
So I waited for him to pass me with his wife, and I was like, what the hell? You know? And then he was like, oh, hey, I didn't even see you. I'm like, okay.
Yo, that's
I'm
crazy.
in a bright green dress. You saw me.
Yeah, my ass is fat. You know what it is. You know what it is. Stop fucking playing.
Yeah, then I was like, I've heard so much about it to his wife. Is trying to make her, I'm sure she feels weird. I'm sure she knows her husband sucks. Yeah. When your husband doesn't come home at night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How much money would it take for you to not worry about when your husband comes home?
There's no amount.
There's not
an
amount.
There's no money for me to like not have my dignity.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
I don't care if you. I don't. Who's like the rich? If you had the money of Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
If you weren't coming home and I didn't know exactly where you were,
it's a problem.
It's a problem. I'm gonna pull a Faith Evans. I'm gonna pull up to that hotel room.
Yeah.
I don't play.
No, that's good though. You can't play.
I don't play.
You can't play.
I remember on Love and Hip Hop one time, Chrissy, Jim Jones's wife, was telling Fab's girl, because Fab's girl was like, he cheats on me and stuff and I don't want it. And she was like, there are things that we know are happening.
Yeah.
Because Fab's girl was kind of saying like, I don't care that he's Fab. I don't want him to cheat on me at all. And Chrissy was like, listen, there's things we deal with, but they need to have the respect enough to like not have it in your face. And I was like, baby girl, you don't know what respect is. No, that's not respect.
You're a fucking battered woman.
Yeah. And I was like, you are giving your friend the worst advice on the planet. And it's basically they're saying like the money's enough. Like if you want to be a kept woman, shut your fucking mouth. And it's like, baby, absolutely not. And that's probably why I've never had a rich guy in my life. Because it's like, I'm not going to let you.
You got to put up with some shit. Probably.
And it's not for me.
Yeah,
I'll kill you.
Did your like talking about like women giving each other advice? Was your mom like the person in her friend group to give advice? Because my mom was.
Oh, of course, but my mom doesn't know anything. My mom hasn't been single in years. My mom is still giving advice.
Yeah,
my mom gave me when the last relationship I left, she's like, you're gonna start dating. Listen, don't tell men anything about you. I was like, what?
That's not bad advice, cuz.
She'd literally be like, go on dates, enjoy your meal, but don't tell them anything about you. And I'd be like, that's crazy. What do you want me to talk about?
I used to try to do that on dates. I would try to what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking express as little as possible about myself.
Oh, yeah. You told me that. That's crazy. I mean, I'm if you're not asking me questions, I'm not gonna go out of my way.
Well, you're not gonna be. Yeah.
I'm not the type of girl that's like, I'm gonna tell you everything about myself. It's like, oh, if you don't ask anything, baby, you'll leave here and you won't even know a thing about me.
You gotta ask the questions.
You gotta ask the questions. But I'm good at asking questions. So I'm fine about. But my mom would just be like, and make them wait. You know, that kind of thing. And it's like, Mom,
it's like
I'm a grown woman.
It's like
I got needs.
It's like Ian Lara's joke. He's like, guys who've been married and get divorced think dating works the way that it was when they got married. He's like, it's like dudes who've been to prison. It was Sean John going in, Sean John coming out.
Literally.
Yeah, they think it's the same.
They're like, just grab her ass.
Yeah, just grab her ass. Just fucking, just call her.
Like it.
Oh, and shit is like, yo, you gotta call her father. You gotta get her father involved. Yeah.
It's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to give advice too, because I feel like all of my parents' friends were fucking messes. Yeah, like that whole friend group was a mess, and the one of the women was a super mess, and she always used to go to I'm like, my mom is a mess.
Yeah, that's so weird.
My parents' relationship is terrible, and then she would give advice to another woman whose relationship, with her, and it's like. It was really funny to watch.
Oh, one thing what women are going to do is be in a terrible situation and tell you what to do about yours.
Oh, I love that. Though.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love it. When I say women, I mean myself. I love to do that.
Yeah?
I love to do that.
Me too.
Because it's like, I know what you should do. But I know that it's harder to do it when you're in the situation. That's why I'm not doing it for myself. But I know what you should do.
You know my favorite thing to do is when my homies hit up my group chat and they like have a work problem. Yeah. I love to chime in. Even though I have
so funny. You have no experience.
I have the least experience out of anybody, not only in the group chat, but maybe on the planet. And I would just be like, no, you guys aren't taking yourself seriously enough.
I think my favorite thing about you is that when I'm complaining about work or whatever, you won't even try to give me advice.
No, I don't know what the fuck to say.
Maybe you should call Gail.
No, I feel bad.
Like, I'll be telling him, I'm like, and then I don't know what to do. And he's like, you should call your friends. You defer it to somebody else.
Do you hate that? Does that piss you off when I do that?
No, it doesn't piss me off. It's just, you just don't have experience in that. And sometimes I wish you did because it's like, I don't want to go to my friends.
I'm sorry. I know.
Sometimes I just wish you weren't a fucking loser.
Yeah. That was a big problem in my last relationship. So if I have to if you want me to read books, I'll read books. I don't want to lose you, dude.
No, I'm not. I don't plan to be in this career for long. You know what I mean?
My in my last relationship, she used to get mad when she would vent about shit that I didn't really know about like that, and then get mad that I didn't know about it, and was like, yo, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry it's happening. We can call somebody together. I think my dad might know. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you telling me a story that you were like, I can remember the whole story. You told me you were in Popeyes with her and she was complaining about work.
Yeah,
and you were like, hey, I don't really care.
Yo, and I was like,
bro. And then you looked at me like I was gonna agree, and I was like, that's a terrible thing to say to somebody.
You know how I be when I'm hangry. But she was chatting though. She was chatting.
There's
you know
no
what it is?
excuse.
That's one thing that I learned, and I had to. That was the first time I ever learned that, because I thought, oh, we're in a relationship, I can just be honest.
That's
and
crazy.
I was like, yo, you're chatting immensely right now, and I'm starving.
That I would have left.
It was a problem. It was a big problem.
Yeah.
I was apologetic though. Never did it again. But you know, I thought it was okay to do that. In retrospect, I don't think it's that crazy, but it is rude.
It's the most autistic thing you could do.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't actually want to hear about your partner's work shit.
No, it's not that I didn't want to. It's not that I didn't want to hear it at all. Like, I will listen.
Just wanted her to wrap it up
right now, today, in this moment. Like, yo, I don't have it. You know, and I could have communicated that better.
We're in a nice establishment. We're trying to sit down.
Dog, we was getting the chicken. Remember when the chicken sandwiches dropped?
Yeah, it wasn't big for me. I didn't eat
spicy chicken sandwich, bro. We was trying to get it, and fucking, she just wouldn't stop about this coworker that I knew all about already. And it was just like the latest edition. I'm like, yo, if you could wait to update this software until after I've done, until after I restart my monitor, it'd be great.
Because of that story, it's why when I'm telling you about work, I'm like, is this too much?
Yeah, and I feel like I try. I do listen though.
Yeah,
I feel like I do listen. But you know, sometimes I recognize sometimes it's not about me receiving and giving back. It's just about you having somebody to listen to.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not rude about that stuff with you.
No. It's just very funny.
Yeah, that was a wild one on my part. I was wild. I was just like, yo, and I try to be nice, but like, yo, you're chatting right now, Loki. Like it's a lot. Which I stand. I wasn't wrong, but it was rude for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But you can't give me any advice with work. That's fine. But I feel like when it comes to things that I care about, like comedy, we can go back and forth on that. So it's fine because I don't plan to be on this job long.
Yeah,
anyway.
man. Shit, I don't know, man. Sometimes when I feel like I'm complaining about something or expressing something, I might ask for advice, but I won't get mad if the person I'm asking doesn't know what to do, because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing to be mad at when you're like, hey, I don't know what to do, and then you're like, oh, you too?
I don't know if I've told this story on the pod, but I told you, like, when I was with my ex and she went to go get a new car, she was like negotiating lease prices, and she would be looking at me, and I'd be like, fucking, sounds like you're doing great. And then she'd be like, why didn't you say anything in there? I'm like, I've never fucking leased a car before. Well,
just wanted you to have knowledge.
Yeah, just wanted me to just be a man. And
no,
I'm like,
it's just that people forget that you have to go. You have to do those things in order to be good at those things.
Or we have to fucking talk about it before we get there. You got to give me like a week to come up with this strategy. You can't just wake up and be like, let's get a new car today.
That's honestly, leasing a car is one of the worst things.
I can imagine. I still don't know.
I had to go. I went with my ex to go get lease a car, and I'm like, why am I here? I don't even have a license. I'm here, and I'm just like, it's for you're there all day. It feels like, and I was like, I don't want to be here at all.
Yeah, I wish that's not one thing that I'm jealous. That's one thing about being a woman that I think is underrated.
What?
Like in a relationship dynamic, the expectation, you don't have to know how to do those things. Like those things are traditionally like, yo, the man negotiates, the man does it. Bro, that shit is, I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, one thing about me, I've never dated a guy who could. So I always had to go.
You know what, low-key, none of us can anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always, they're always like, come with me, you're better at negotiating. I'm like, who? No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Every time I would call like the cable company and be like, hey, I'm cutting my service. They're like, no, but we have this new promotion. I'm like, sign me up.
All right, let's do it then.
Let's do it. And they're like, it's $500 more than your thing. I'm like,
perfect. That. You guys have my information, right? Or do you want the new card info? Because I moved to Discover.
Yeah, I'm like, actually, yeah. You know what? The new expiration date. Do you have it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Do you have a survey I can fill out after this? Because you were great.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. What do you think we've come across anything like that where we had to like figure out like intensely what to do and neither one of us knew? I don't know if we've come against.
To be honest, I really do put a lot of shit on you. When wherever like we have to handle something, no, I need you to call. Whatever, you just do it.
Oh yeah. Because I can talk. It's just the explanation. Like,
I have horrific social anxiety. So like,
well, you don't really ask me the things that you ask me to do. You think are huge, but they're really not. You'd be like, we need to order food. I need you to call. They don't take seamless. I'm so sorry. You have to call. You have to put in the order. And then I don't want to, but it's like I can do that.
Yeah.
Like,
what else is?
Or somebody's coming to the door. You have to say something to them. You have to tell them we're not here.
Oh yeah. That like if we have people at the door, you'll just be like leave it at. Literally, I'll be like, hey, just tell them to leave it at the door. Or you know, be like, no problem. Hey, leave it at the door, and I'm like, thank God.
Oh yeah, like if we're naked in bed and they're knocking at the door, he's like, you have to go out there and you have to let them know that they have to leave it outside. And I one thing about me, I play it up, I act like it's a big deal, so you feel. So that really, I feel like it. Like he's like, oh, my man is really handling this.
Yeah, like,
and I pull up big,
so
and I'm like,
man.
Yeah. Then again, you know what you love to do? You love to go to the establishment that we work at more than anywhere on the planet, and make me order for you because
yeah.
you're scared to talk to the servers that you talk with
that I talk to all the time that are my low-key my friends.
Yeah, first name basis. The birthday party invited.
Yeah, like friends.
Like, how's your life going?
Yeah, I know about their dating lives and stuff like that. And
but
then
you can't order.
He's like, well, let's order some pizza. I'm like, I cannot go over there and order that.
Yeah. Oh, can you get me a Coke?
Oh, that's my big one.
Bitch, you're at the bar.
Oh, I've been on a Coke kick.
Yeah, you'd be at the bar, and I'll be sitting down, and you'll be like, come. Yeah. Can you get me a Coke? Bitch, you've already been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Low key, I've never had an alcoholic beverage at the stand because I don't want to order one.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're a sick kid. You're a fucking anxious kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of problems.
One thing, I literally didn't know that I had anxiety.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I wasn't until David was like, David, I think I have anxiety. He's like, of course you do, Samantha. He's like, because David see me through bad stuff. I wouldn't be able to order food.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. It would be like so difficult for me to like order food and like he would do it for me.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Samantha, you ordered your food throughout our entire teenage years. And I was like, oh, I just thought that was being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like I used to have a joke about that where my mom would always just be like, you're a pain in the ass about all these things. And then I was like, oh, I have really bad, like I shake when I have to do, like it's a whole thing. I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I think working in a hair salon made me better.
Yeah, because you had to socialize.
You have to talk to people and socialize, and I got better at it. But like, oh my God, I had missed job interviews because that's how nervous I would be.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, also something about you, I think.
Oh wait, we should just do this.
What?
One of the questions was something about me that. Oh, we'll just what we're.
We'll get there in a second. I think you get when you're with somebody that you know and that you're comfortable with, you become more anxious. Like, I feel like when I'm not there, you're fine. But when I'm there, you're like, oh, I can tell somebody that I'm fucking freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a crazy person thing. You know that.
No, well, because
like, you freak out more when I'm there.
No, I'm just
because you have me. But if you were by yourself, you would be fine.
No, I'm not fine.
Because you can't freak out.
I'm having an...
And you have to...
Was it existential?
Yeah. But you still handle the thing though.
Yeah, but there's times I go to the bathroom and I have to take breaths. Yeah. Like there's times I've been at the stand and I'm like, I am gonna have a panic attack. Yeah. And I go to the bathroom and I do breathe and stuff. But when you're there, I can like vocalize to you that I'm not having that makes me feel better. Yeah. I don't think that's a crazy thing.
Yeah. When I take my pain and I thrust it upon you. Vigorously.
I'm like, here it is. You hold it. I feel so much better.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you feel? You're just holding my anxiety.
How do you feel? I actually don't care. I can't care because I have, there's a lot. I'm going.
Am I really putting it on you like that?
No, but you know how you get though. You know how you get, cuz. You get a little crazy. You get a little nuts.
Now you're telling everybody you hate me on the podcast?
No, I love you.
We'll talk about it later.
Stupid idiot. All right, do you have one thing about you?
Yeah, one thing about me is that I haven't even told you this, but I've self-diagnosed myself.
Oh, shit.
I have ADHD.
Yeah?
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, what makes you say that?
I think I've always had it. Yeah. And I just think that like my parents weren't well versed in that, but I remember like even telling them in school like it would be hard for me to like focus. And I'd be like, yeah, you know, like if like I hear the teacher, like if the teacher's, you know, we're talking about the color red, and I start thinking about things that are red, and then from that it goes to like, oh, apples are red, and I actually don't like apple pie, and like, oh, what else do I like? And like apple pie's from McDonald's, and McDonald's I like the ice cream, and I would go through the thing, and then it's like before you know it, I've not listened to anything that the teacher has said.
Yeah, what makes you say that now though?
I can't get things done.
Yeah, like what?
Anything. Like I have like it's. I mean, I have to like really tell myself to focus on things. Yeah. So I took an ADHD test earlier today when you were napping.
That's hilarious.
And it said it's 100%.
Yeah, 100%?
Yeah.
ADHD?
Yeah. Because like all the questions, I was like, yeah, all the time. So like all of them.
Oh, shit.
There wasn't like a single question that I wasn't like.
You think you're on the spectrum a little bit?
No, I don't think ADHD is on the spectrum. That's attention deficit disorder. Like it's hard for me for my attention to stay focused on one thing. Oh shit! A lot of people have that. Adam Levine has. He had a commercial on it.
Yeah. You think like if
or something like that, or is that ADD? I don't know the difference.
If our kids had ADHD, would you want to get them medicated for it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just found out I have it today. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I think I should do something. I don't know. Like if there's certain foods I can eat that can help.
Food?
They say like a lot of the stuff has to do with the things that we eat. They're not like nourishing your brain and things like that.
Man, what a day for you. Well, you can do a lot more. You can do the autistic material finally.
I don't think those have anything to do with each other, babe. I think they both just start with an A.
No, that's definitely on the spectrum.
It's definitely not on the spectrum
ADD
at all.
is definitely on the autism
Babe,
spectrum.
what? It's just that I'm not able to focus. Like a lot of people have that.
Yeah,
it's not autism. It's not autism at all.
No, that makes you fucking retarded.
You're about to leave me. You're like, our children are gonna have.
No. I mean, finally, a struggle for them.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're gonna be so cute and have great hair. You know what I'm saying?
And have parents that actually love each other.
Yeah,
crazy.
Nuts. But they're gonna be a little retarded.
Yeah, they need that though.
Need a struggle though. Gives them a lot more access to a lot more material.
Yeah, but I can't focus.
No.
I started thinking it during the pandemic, but then I was like, I think I'm just bored.
Yeah.
But no, for real, I think I have it.
Sometimes I think I have ADHD when I get on my like Candy Crush runs.
I think you have no idea what ADHD is.
No, man, I think I'm trying to figure it out as you keep going.
Yeah,
I'm just latching on to things.
Yeah, it's just like not being able to like focus.
Yeah, well,
I'm just not able to focus at all. Like if I'm doing something like it when I was a kid, my mom would clean your room. It would take me like 6 hours, and not because my room was dirty, just because I would do 6 trillion different things in the meantime. You know, and I think that so
yeah, I can get like that too, but that's I don't know. I have trouble not ADHD, but I have trouble starting things. But I feel like once I get on a task, I'm
then you're just
good with it.
That's more I think your anxiety.
Yeah,
mine is like I can't get through things.
Yeah,
it takes me forever.
Yeah,
to get through anything.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
we'll
cool.
See. You'll be fine.
That was like I read a tweet one time, someone being like, everyone was doing Adderall like in high school and college, and like I did it, and then I was just like, wow, I feel great. Like I was able to get things done.
Oh, you did Adderall?
No, I never. It was a tweet. Someone being like, they did it. They told their friend, they're like, actually, I got a lot of shit. It actually,
I heard
really
Adderall
helped me focus. Great. And then they're like, yeah, I hate to tell you this. I think you might. You might actually have what it's for. No, I've never done any type of anything.
Yeah, I heard Adderall is really good.
I just smoke weed. My friend Alice has it, and I might. That's not the same as Adderall. Oh. You're just saying things today.
I thought it was like it gets you fucking hyped and focused.
Red Bull is not like Adderall. Adderall is a prescription only medication, and Red Bull is a fucking energy drink you can get at the fucking bodega.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They're not the same thing.
You can also get sex pills at the bodega. Those are prescription.
They're not prescription. Oh. Those are like, oh my God, those like horny pills.
Yeah.
There's something really funny about that. When I was younger, this girl that is now a fucking junkie, that was like my best friend growing up, she was a psychopath.
Yeah.
And there was a boy that we thought was cute, and he didn't pay attention to us. And she was like, it was like horny goat weed.
Yeah, I know about the horny goat.
And
the
HGW. Yeah, and she was like, let's put this in his drink.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So he was at the park playing basketball, and like the boys would put their like drinks, the Gatorade Tropical Fantasy, and she fucking put it in his drink. And then I remember like, yo, this tastes like shit. Like he didn't know what it was. Yeah, and I don't know if it worked or not. But then I remember like I was always so panicky, and I was like, what if he dies?
Yeah, you drugged that kid.
I didn't do anything. Yeah, I just knew she was gonna do it.
You guys spiked his drink. You guys fucking Bill Cosby.
Yeah, no, I never did that, but I did do that. There was a witchcraft store in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
you put a spell on a dude?
No, but we went and there was fucking weirdos that worked there. Obviously, I was like 13 years old. I hadn't gone through puberty yet. I was like all the boys that were my age, like the older girls, because they had like titties and body, and I was like this lanky girl who didn't hit puberty yet. So I was like, had crushes on everybody, and nobody even looked at me. So I went to the store and I was like, I need like something that's gonna make guys like me, and they were like, oh, here's this fucking thing. They like put it on me, and they were like, okay, the first guy that you make eye contact with is gonna fall in love with
homeless dude.
So no, I just walked like this to the park, and then I just like
covered your eyes,
looked at the guy that I had a crush on, and then I was like, it's a wrap. He's gonna love me.
Yeah, and then
no, we made out a couple years later.
Did you?
A couple years later.
Damn. So maybe it did work.
It didn't. You know what worked? Puberty.
Yeah, getting that ass.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Being a little fucking scrutty.
Yeah,
out a little bit.
I remember I knew when things changed, when I was younger, my brother would have his friends over and they'd be like, "Get your fucking sister out of here." Yeah. And then they were like, "Come hang out with us." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, y'all want some of these lady humps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all want some of this business. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you went through puberty.
Yeah.
You have ADHD. Yeah.
Yeah. Bad.
But you also have AFA. A fat ass.
Which puts me on the spectrum.
Yeah,
according
definitely.
To you.
Yeah,
to you.
But on the spectrum, bad.
Yeah. I can't wait to be in JFL next year.
Oh, yeah? Why? Oh, shit.
Because I'm going to have ADHD.
You're going to be fucking, you're going to be on the spectrum. Yeah. That's whatever, man. All right, let's do our next segment. Which one? We'll do, because there's nothing really going on.
But you wanted to talk about Ja Rule.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just feel like Ja Rule doesn't get enough respect.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't get enough respect. I think we chose 50 in that beef at the height of that beef, and I think it was the biggest mistake of our lives.
Yeah, it was a huge mistake.
I think right now, I mean, Get Rich or Die Trying, great album, classic album, one of the best albums of all time for hip hop. I think this is hot. I think I like Ja Rule's discography better than I like 50 Cent's discography.
We can also coexist. You know what I mean? You can like 50 Cent. You can also. We didn't have to pick a side.
I do like them both, but I think Ja Rule's music aged better.
Yeah, but also if they're same night.
Yeah.
Ja Rule concert, 50 Cent concert. Whose concert are you going to?
Well, Ja Rule's concert, the tickets are going to be cheaper.
just be music, man.
Nah, it's my vibe.
He's already been shitted on enough.
No, it's not. They're going to be cheaper. That's just a fact. 50 was a bigger star. I'm probably going to a Ja Rule concert.
I'm going to a Ja Rule concert without a doubt.
I know. It's a better vibe. I'm singing this shit.
Yeah.
50's too.
Well, who's 50 Cent gonna bring out? Olivia? I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
Ja Rule's gonna bring out Ashanti. Fat Joe.
Yeah. What's it? Irv Gotti.
Yeah. Well, no. Ashanti and Irv Gotti would never be there together.
That was the joke. No, I just like Ja Rule better.
Don't speak that man's name.
Yeah. Oh, bring out the Pied Piper, cuz.
They have a song together?
Yeah. Wonderful. If it wasn't for the movie stars.
Holy shit, I forgot it.
Wild podcast.
I wonder.
Yo, man, damn, I wish we could separate.
Would you still want me? Would you still be calling me?
One thing about Ja Rule songs, if there's a female part, I know it.
Oh, yeah.
I only sing, I don't even sing Ja Rule. Like, what's the other song that he has that's like a call and response with a woman? I only know the woman parts.
I mean, a lot of them. I don't know what song you're talking about.
I don't know. He's got a lot of songs where it's like him and a woman on the hook, and like they're talking or like going back and forth. I always know the girl's part.
Fucking Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah. What song was that?
Was it Down Ass Bitch? No, that's Vita. The nights on the knee that you kept me warm. Remember?
Yeah.
When my pops was asleep, you snuck in the back door.
Yeah, man. Ja Rule's got the fucking hits.
No,
man.
but Charlie Baltimore. Do you know Charlie Baltimore dated the Notorious B.I.G. like big time?
Really?
Like everybody.
Wasn't he only like fucking 24 when he died?
Yeah, but so he broke up with Faith Evans. He never wifed Lil' Kim. That was just a side hoe. And then he dated Charlie Baltimore. Like that was his girl. And like Faith always talks about like, cause you know Lil' Kim always when they had beef when Faith and Lil' Kim had beef.
Dog, you think Biggie ever saw Lil' Kim? You think she was doing that shit back in the day? The fucking and Biggie was like, yo, this bitch is on the spectrum. That's why I'm not.
Nah, she was a shit back then. She was so cute too.
Yeah, she was filthy.
She was filthy, but she was beautiful. I thought she was
pretty.
I don't know what she did to herself.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
She's also like bleached her skin. OD.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, she put her lighters up. That was the end.
Put your lighters up.
That was the end of it.
That was, oh my God. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's a bad song.
It's a really bad song. But Charlie Baltimore dated like hardcore, like for real. They were like claimed each other.
Charlie Baltimore, look at life.
Look at life.
Look at life.
I knew you wouldn't know that. That's why I wanted to sprinkle in that little.
I barely know who Charlie Baltimore is. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, she's not that. I mean, she had good songs that we can't name.
Thought it was a dude. Charlie's a dude's name.
Yeah, but it was an I.
Yeah, whatever.
Here's my thing about Ja Rule. I think Ja Rule's so good.
Yeah.
That he should do a Super Bowl.
Really?
He's got the
I
hits.
would like to see a Ja Rule Super Bowl.
He's got the hits.
Yeah, he beat Fat Joe in the verses. Remember that?
Did he beat him?
They did a verses after the Locks and Dipset.
Did he beat him?
Yeah, Ja Rule won.
Why is that not ringing a bell for me?
Well, because it went after they did it in like after Dipset and the Locks, and it wasn't as big a deal. Oh, it's the greatest verses.
Time.
Probably the greatest verses of all time.
Just verses was such a time.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was a really great.
Speaking of Super Bowl, Usher. Super Bowl. Yeah, he's gonna murder it.
I love Usher.
It's gonna be top 5.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Who do you think he's gonna bring out? Alicia Keys?
No,
right?
Maybe that'd be whack. Give me Lil Jon, dude. Give me Lil Jon and Ludacris.
Yeah.
Give me.
Didn't mean to do that on purpose. I said, yeah.
Yeah. Give me
Lovers and Friends.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What? Usher. Somebody said that Usher didn't have enough pop hits to do this, and I was like, you guys are fucking crazy.
Who said that?
Guess what?
White
Twitter.
person.
No, Twitter. It was probably Chris Brown's burner. Honestly.
Get the fuck out of
Usher
here.
got classics, bro.
There was a time where he
Usher
dominated.
Can go for hours, bro.
Forever. He has a fucking residency.
Yeah, in Vegas.
What are you talking about? Who said that?
Who's Usher gonna bring out? Usher gonna bring out Lil Jon and Ludacris for sure.
For sure.
Who else though? Diddy maybe?
After tonight.
Diddy could do a Super Bowl for sure.
And he should.
Oh, that'd be love. Yeah, Diddy could definitely do Super Bowl.
What changed? Because there was a long time where there was a big point where people were like, I'm not doing the Super Bowl because of the NFL.
Jay-Z is like part of it now. Well, that's you asked what changed. That's what changed.
No. I know, but this isn't.
Jay-Z's a part of the who selects the music. He's like on the whatever committee.
But wasn't the reason because they
Kaepernick? They stopped because of Kaepernick, and then Jay-Z joined after that because he felt like whatever. Jay-Z does whatever the fuck he wants, and then now people are more apt to do it because Jay-Z's a part of it.
Okay.
That's you asked what changed. That's
I know. Well, that's then he can't rap along to ape shit anymore. To the NFL, we in the end zone or something like that.
Yeah, I mean he took some type of deal.
You need me, I don't need you.
Yeah, he took some type of deal, and he's part of part of the people that picked the fucking thing.
Yeah. Do you know what I think Beyonce's revenge on Jay-Z is?
What?
That she lets him walk around with that fucking hair. He looks so dumb.
Bro, I think it's
a wig. There's a whole Twitter conspiracy on that.
I think
that
when you look like
lace front.
I think when you look like Jay-Z, well, I mean, then it'd be his and hers lace fronts. They both wear wigs.
Don't ever come at Beyonce ever again.
No, but
watch your fucking mouth.
She has a lace front.
Of course
though.
She does.
Yeah, but she talks about it.
She's not a bald-headed bitch. He's
nobody.
Doing it.
Who the fuck said that?
Well, the reason why he's wearing, everyone's saying that he wears the lace front is because he's bald.
Sure. I feel like when you look like Jay-Z in the face, it almost doesn't matter what you do.
No, I know, but
hair.
this hair has made him way worse.
I mean,
when he had like a regular, like
you can't go from a fucking when you're a 5. What's the difference between a 5 and a 3 when you're a billionaire? Nothing fucking matters.
I love that you made him a 5.
Jay-Z?
He's a 3.
Well,
but he's a billionaire, so he's a 10.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it doesn't matter what he does with his body and face.
Yeah,
he's fucking.
There
Jay-Z.
was a time where I thought Jay-Z was good looking.
Well, you like ugly people, and
no,
you like and you think they're hot.
No, I knew he was ugly, but I remember I saw an interview and I was like, oh, he's smart.
Yeah, you'd bust it open for a fucking.
It's also Jay-Z, so relax.
Yeah, no,
Everybody
Jay-Z's hot.
You would
I
bust
like
it
Jay-Z.
open for Jay-Z.
Yeah, no, he's a cute kid.
You're being ridiculous?
I would like to, I think if I was a girl, he'd be nice to kiss. Big old lips. Like
I heard he has a huge.
I mean, shit, God's got to grace you.
He's got a big ego.
Yeah, God's got to grace you when you look. He's really very ugly.
No,
though.
he's really
very
bad.
ugly. Shout out to Jay-Z, though.
He does. That's like the picture of him with the hat on there. Like he looks like a lesbian going to prom.
Also, he's not athletic at all. So, everything
oh my God,
balances
yeah,
out,
and his legs
man.
are like, his legs, oh my God, he's gross.
He's a funny guy.
I was about to say somebody he resembles, but don't want to say it in the pod.
All right, say it, and then we'll bleep it out.
He's built like
Yo, that's hysterical. Damn, so now we know who's got a fucking fat cock, dude. And he does.
He probably does.
100%,
100%,
dude. Yeah.
Got to, in a face like that.
Gotta have that BFD. All right, now we're gonna move on to bitch. Get out your fucking texting. What are you doing?
No, I thought I just opened it, but go ahead.
All right, we're gonna move on to our last segment for the day. Is where we take posts from the internet and answer them for y'all. Some of our favorite Reddit threads, and the section is called "That's what they saying." And we got a couple good good "Am I the asshole" posts, relationship advice posts that we didn't get to last week because I went off on a rant about hygiene, which I stay 10 toes down in.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Okay, so we'll do one that I know from memory that I saw. It was a relationship advice one, and it was this guy. He was with his wife in her hometown. They were at a store. They ran into a friend. The friend was like, "Oh, do you have kids?" And she was like, "Yeah, I have a son." And she said the name, and then his wife started acting weird. And turns out that she named their son after her first love, and it's not like a normal name. It's a very super unique name, so it's obvious that she named it after her first love. And then she doesn't want to talk about it to her husband. Yeah. He's trying to be like, hey, can we talk about this?
And he's 5. The kid's 5 already.
Yeah. And he's like, now I just feel weird. And I want to know what are your initial thoughts?
I know violence is not always the answer, but I don't see them getting past this without violence. Like I think she would be open to it. Like
a celebrity death match?
You gotta hit me a little bit. That's such a disrespectful thing to do. Even if the name is really nice, to never tell me, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because that's such a mean thing to do because you can't divorce over that. You know what I'm saying? She's forced you to just deal with it.
Try me.
Yeah, divorce though?
Baby, I don't know
break up the family?
But it's not something you can get over. It's not like that. It's just like I can't.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like if he beat the shit out of her, he'd feel better.
Baby, you can absolutely. We're gonna have to cut that out.
What?
You can't say he has to beat the shit out of her.
I'm not saying he has to. I'm just saying my advice would be to explore that.
So shout out to Paul because he says that anytime JC saying anything that could get him canceled, I'm like, you're such an idiot. And one thing about you're such a fucking idiot.
I know, and that's fair. I just think. What do you think?
I think you got to have a huge blowout.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have our son be babysat by his grandma.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to blows.
Yeah, we're going to get the kid. We're going to go to blows.
No,
yes,
I mean
dude.
like verbal blows.
Yeah, we're going to get the kids out. Yeah. We're going to bring a ref in.
No, I'm going to say all the things about you.
Yeah.
That you're insecure about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to move past this. We're going to have to break up. No. I couldn't.
If a guy did that to the girl, then yes. But it's never the same. Like the guy, he doesn't have to deal with it, and obviously he could leave. But it's like you're gonna break up a family over that. It's just big enough to be a huge deal, but small, but not big enough to like leave over. But that's a gray area where violence is, I think, a legitimate option.
And then when violence comes in, then it's also we're leaving each other.
No, it doesn't have to be like that. You ever fucked up with your friends and been like, "Yo, hit me one time." My body, like,
never.
Like punch me in the stomach.
No.
Oh. All right.
I love that you think women do that to each other.
No,
hey. Hit me in the stomach.
Well, that's why guys, their friendships go on because we get a little violent and then we move past it.
No,
it's like, oh,
it's like, hey, say something passive aggressive forever about it, and then talk about me behind my back.
And I can't do that. So I don't think, I'm not saying hit her unprovoked or don't talk about it. You have to talk about it, but because maybe cheat once, but at that point I wouldn't even want to have sex with anybody else. It's not even the same because that one body and it's gone, and then I still have to fucking call this kid her lover's name. But if I hit her.
Babe, but if she
like if we, I don't know. That's how bad of a problem
I am.
Do you feel me though?
I mean, I feel you. Like, I guess you couldn't divorce over that, but it would take me a really long time to get past that.
Yeah.
Like I try to, like, I don't want to come off like I'm like this toxic woman that's like I don't like anything.
No, that's such a fucked up thing.
But I am like, I have a lot of jealousy in me, and I keep it down. But I remember one time, me and my friend, shout out to Crystal, I think she listens. But one time we were talking about something, and we were talking about being jealous, and I was like, Crystal, I'm so jealous that like the guy I was dating at the time, his ex's name was Crystal. I was like, Crystal, I'm so jealous that like we'll never be around you because he can never say your name. Like I don't even want to hear him say your name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the type of bitch I am. Yeah. So it's like, if now I have to call this kid your ex's name.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, that is
like
crazy.
It would make me like, or no, honestly, I would be like, okay, we're changing his name.
Yeah, but at
legally,
5, it's just at 5.
Oh well, too bad.
Yeah,
legally, we're changing his name.
But even at that point, the damage is done already.
Yeah, I don't know that I can get past it.
Yeah,
what do you mean? I'm a crazy girl.
Yeah, it's a big
it would be something that I would bring up, like something that I'm really not good at.
You would hit your man over some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying obviously that's crazy, but why not just have a conversation about it? I think that's something that I could be like, all right, she fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like I would do one of these, like a you fucking like like I'm getting upset and it's not even me.
That's crazy because she doesn't respect you as a husband. She doesn't respect you. She never did. It was never and now you can't, and now your kid, now you have to fight for custody.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Now your kid can't have a mom because it's not like fight for custody. It's like, yo, you can't be raised by this woman.
Yeah, she's not.
This is a sick
she's
woman.
Unhinged.
Or she has to take the whole kid and she has to go be with her dad.
Yeah.
Since you're a fucking junior. That's insane. I'd be furious.
I would be furious. I remember one time me and JC were talking about like kids' names. And I was telling him the names that I like, and then I was like, "Have you ever dated a bitch with this name? Because there's no way."
Yeah. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Not possible.
Nah, not for me.
Yeah, I don't like it. And to lie about it for 5 years and then not tell me when it's brought up, that's crazy. Crazy.
And then being like, "Hey, I don't want to talk about it." It's like, well, I don't care.
Yeah. Well,
you don't want to talk about it. Fine. Now let's punch each other.
That's what I'm saying. We're past talking at this point, and I know I understand like there's a whole dynamic, but I think if you talk about like I don't see us getting past this unless we fight, and like I think she would be like, I feel you.
That's so insane. But anyway, 2 years. 2 years.
All right. Well, what was the one that I had? Shit. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So this one is: am I the asshole for laughing when my son came home from meeting his girlfriend's parents? Because he chose to behave like he does at home.
Oh my God.
I didn't even read it, but it's just a funny thing. All right. My son burps a lot while eating. I've tried telling him multiple times that it's rude. I've told him to slow down so he doesn't swallow air with his food. I told him that's disgusting.
This is a mother.
Yeah.
This isn't the father.
My wife will instantly jump in. Oh no, my wife will instantly jump in to defend him. She will say that's just the way he is and that's not his fault. The thing is, he's
got a bad mother.
Yeah. The thing is, he can control himself when I remind him. He just chooses not to. He went on a date with his girlfriend last night. She tore him a new asshole. It was his first time meeting her parents since they live in another city. They went out to a fancy restaurant, and he burped all the way through supper. He came home almost in tears from chewing her from her chewing him out for behaving like a jackass in front of her family.
Yeah, as she should.
I heard him telling my wife about it, and I laughed. That's so funny. She asked him what was so funny, and I reminded them both that I tried dozens of, not hundreds of times to teach him table manners, and he rejected them, and she protected him. I said that now he's a grown man, and he has to learn the hard way. They both think she overreacted. And I'm the asshole for being amused by his experience.
All right. Well, one thing about mom, she sucks. She's one of those that's like, that's my baby.
She's a helicopter. They're Dominican.
Yeah, that's what it's giving. She's Dominican. She's just being like, that's my son, and everyone's gonna love him. And it's like, baby, no one's gonna love your son like you.
Yeah.
Because he sucks.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Burping is crazy.
Well, it's just, there are people that don't like. You especially when you're meeting somebody, you have to be on your best behavior.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I am closer to this guy, like the son, than you are. So like I understand like not being ashamed of bodily fun, but you have to be a charming motherfucker to like weasel your way through that shit. Like I'm not gonna belch and be like an aggressive dude, but like I catch myself doing some pretty like bro fucking hard, not hard, like elbows on the table, chewing with little shit like that.
Okay,
like
elbows on the table.
A burp could slide out, but it's got to be a bunch of burps though. That
elbows on the table. What am I? The royal family? Like who doesn't have elbows? Yeah, but who actually follows that?
Hey,
burping and elbows on the table are not even close to being in the same thing.
I farted in front of your family for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Loudly?
I don't think not like a. But like at the dinner table, probably. I haven't been like, yo, I can't fart here.
This is going back to our last thing.
I know, but it's similar because I can understand the son, but it can't be to the point where where you're raising suspicion amongst the people you're around.
Also, they were at a fancy place.
Yeah.
If you
I'd
don't
fart in a fancy
know,
restaurant for sure. Just saying that
loudly.
No, I wouldn't be like, first of all, I can't choose the volume of the farts. The farts happen and they're out of my control. I could try harder to keep them in. But whether it's loud or not or stinky or not, that's completely out of my control.
You're upsetting me.
Well,
I don't understand you're acting like you don't. I have been out to numerous restaurants with you. You've been around my family a million times. You've never burped, and if you farted, it was silent.
Yes.
You've never done that. You're pretending that you're
I'm
trying to get this guy grace. What are you, his fucking mother? What are you talking about?
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God.
No, you're right. I'm not a slob. But I be farting and I be burping, not like this, but like I understand him thinking it's not a big deal. But the fact that it was so bad that the girl was like, you're a fucking idiot.
I would fucking kill you.
No, you gotta laugh at your kid. Like, especially if he's a grown man. It depends on what age the kid is, they don't say. But if the kid is anywhere fucking over 14, you can be like, yo, I've been fucking telling you.
If his girlfriend's family lives in another city, they're they're
probably like 17, 18, 19, 20, probably
they're probably in their 20s, like in college.
No, so you'd be an asshole to not laugh. The mother's being a fucking.
She's being the worst.
Yeah.
But no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's out of control.
You gotta flame your kids, man.
I remember being like, not nervous because whatever, but being like, you had never met parents before, and I was like, I don't know how you're gonna.
Yeah, I might do some fucking dickhead shit.
Not dickhead. I knew you're not a dickhead, but I was like, I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
How to even be in these rooms.
I felt like I've been okay though.
You're yourself. You're being fine.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know, because like my family is not the type of family that like we can like make out.
Yeah.
In front of them, and I didn't know if you were ever gonna try that.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel that. I do genuinely believe that one day I'm going to get to the point with your dad and with your brothers where I'm going to be able to make sexual jokes about us to them. And
to not to my dad and my brother, but like my extended family, they will.
I understand, but I'm saying like your dad and your brother as well. I'm not, and it's not even me being a dick or like, yo, I want it back. Like that's how I joke with my family. I'm not on the spectrum. But sometimes, like when I was in the car, when we were on the way to this wake that we just went to, me and my family, like I couldn't stop. I was on a fucking roll. And they were really good jokes, but I'm saying horrible things.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stop. And I'm like, I can't stop myself from having they're like intrusive thoughts. They're funny because I'm a comic, but like I can't not have them. And there's going to be a couple years and I'm like, I'm going to just go to your dad and your brother. I'm going to be like, guys, I'm sorry. I fuck your sister. I fuck your daughter. And then it's gonna be just like that, and it's gonna mean nothing. But I have to say it, and it can't go unsaid. Yeah,
you just have to say it.
It's just like, why are we acting like? I can't act like something's not happening. That's like I can't ignore.
Well, it's not something that you have to.
I know, but like if a joke comes up, like
that's fine. My family's cool with that.
I know, but I'm not gonna just hey guys, we fucked yesterday. It's never gonna be unprovoked. But if we're in a conversation and the joke is there, I'm gonna be like, I have to make it.
Well,
dude.
yeah. I don't guess you haven't. Michael makes comments about fucking Amanda all the time.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm gonna get to that place with your brother and your dad.
That's
and
fine.
I'm not confused.
I thought you just were gonna walk around my dad like fucking your daughter.
Hey, and also, you know what I'm saying. And I've told you this a bunch of times, and you say no. If I ever run into any one of your exes,
no, that's
100%, 100%. I have to make a joke, and you gotta let me.
Okay, no. Not
all right, let's do one last one.
Okay.
You want to do the one?
Oh no, I want to do because we got some questions.
Yeah, we got some questions submitted.
From our
loyal listeners.
Our loyal listeners, we got a couple in. Reminder that you guys we have a Google form. You guys can put in your questions or confessions.
Link will be in the bio.
Yes. So which one did you want to do?
Let's start with the last one and then maybe do another one.
What is something people would be surprised to find out about each of you?
For me, I think something that people would be surprised to find out about me is that one of my favorite snacks is raw pasta.
Oh, yes.
Uncooked pasta, straight out of the box, like nothing done to it, straight from the box, skipping over the pot, right into
your mouth, yeah.
I have eaten full boxes of pasta, of tricolor rotini. Mm-hmm. I've eaten full boxes of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Without, like, you know, like the instant mac and cheese. Like I would take out the cheese pack, throw it out, and just
eat it.
Dog the fuck.
That's a big thing in Italian culture, by the way. Like, but when you throw in a little pasta, eat a little the other thing. We used to do that when we were kids. My mom would give me and Michael like hard pasta.
Yeah, my mom did too. And then there would be like, if my mom was out and I was hungry and I didn't want to cook, or because I didn't fucking know how, I would just take the whole thing and fucking.
That's so funny.
I used to get nervous that my stomach was gonna get like hard. Because I was eating hard pasta, and that's what my mom used to tell me was gonna happen.
That's so funny. Parents make up anything to make you stop doing things.
Yeah, so that I think, and I don't think it's a big deal. But every time I say that to people, they freak the fuck out. They think it's disgusting. They think it's insane. And I recognize this is not the normal way to eat pasta. And if somebody's preparing pasta, I will eat it, and I love it cooked. But if you leave me at home and there's pasta unattended, I've done it here. I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
Before I cook it, 100%.
One thing about you're not going to cook it either.
I'm going to eat it before I cook it because I'm never going to cook it. I'm only going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't cook.
Crazy kid.
Yeah.
Doesn't cook. This kid's cooking nothing. Nobody's cooked here. You know what I mean?
And then I guess if we're on the thing of food, I like mushy food.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I like, people don't like when their food gets soggy. And one thing about me, I love a sog.
What about cereal? Do you prefer? You don't like a crunchy cereal?
One thing about me, when I haven't had cereal in forever, but when I used to have cereal, I would prepare it with the milk in it and go do something.
Oh, that's nuts!
Love it.
I hate that.
I love when like I put butter on a toast, I let it sit and it melts and the bread gets mushy, and then I dunk it into my coffee.
Oh, double
and
mush.
Get it absolutely mushy, and I love anything like that. I like people don't like to put tomatoes on their sandwich if they're not going to eat it right away because the bread gets mushy. I say, put it on early.
Fucking shit. That is
love a mush. And actually, weirdly, that's what my mom craved when she was pregnant with me.
Mush.
Anything, like she said, anything that was like mushy.
Soft and like spongy.
Yeah. She would get like McDonald's burgers because the bread would be like mushy from the grease. And I love that. Oh.
So you prefer a mushy fry over a crispy fry?
Oh, I love a mushy fry.
Really?
Like if I hold the fry and it bends completely over.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Love it.
Look at that.
I love mushy food. And I also like green bananas.
Really?
I don't like ripe. Well, I don't like sweets. That's also something people don't know. I'm not a sweets person.
Yeah.
So I don't really enjoy like bananas when they're ripe. I like when they're green, and it's hard to open them. I have to stick my finger in them and like rip the peel off to get a nice tart banana.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking nasty.
That's one thing about me.
So you like the bananas with the black spots?
No, that's when they're too ripe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that was one thing people want to know.
Last one, pick one.
About us.
You can pick this one.
Okay. Okay, I will do this one. What's the craziest thing you've found or found out while lurking? I thought about this one because I saw it earlier, so I'll go first.
Yeah.
I was, there was a guy that we were like cool with each other, and then he always had a girlfriend. Then he ended up leaving his girlfriend, and then he started showing interest in me. So before, like, I wanted to make sure they were really broken up and all that stuff. So I like went to her page, and I it was MySpace, and she had like an incredibly sad song on her page, and like all her stuff was so sad, and it made me feel so bad for her. Like I went on there trying to like go there to be like, this bitch is ugly, this bitch is whatever, and then I just was like, oh my god, like the song is like, I'm such like a there's certain songs that I
in the arms.
No, it was Breakdown by Mariah Carey.
Okay.
And it's like a very sad song. Like, and it's about like pretending like, you know, when he said like he wanted to break up with her, she's like, yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing, but it's like a lie. Oh yeah. You know, it's in the song. She says, immediately I pretended to be feeling similar.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God. Like it felt so bad for her.
So you went to be shady and you ended up being empathetic.
I was so empathetic for her. So yeah, I still ended up fucking him, but
yeah.
I didn't feel that bad.
Don't get it twisted.
I didn't feel that bad. Yeah, but I was like, hey, you know what? Everybody has to go through it, babe, and it's your turn. Damn. You know what I mean?
Not gonna
not get dick because you're sad. You know what I mean?
Cold world, cuz.
What, are we both not gonna get dick? That's crazy.
Are we gonna let the dick go to waste?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, if you're not using it.
So that's what I found while lurking.
Yeah, you one thing, you got an Eskimo sister and a real sister.
I just really went in there to like to be like, this fucking bitch.
Did you think about her when you were getting dick down?
Nah. No.
Couldn't focus on it.
Thought about it after, and I was like, you're crying over that? Stunk. Bad dick, girl. I wanted to message her and be like, baby, you're gonna do fine. Don't worry about it.
Fucking change. Let's tone it down with the Mariah Carey.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, please.
No Mariah Carey. No Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Fucking let's relax. Put throw some Katy Perry.
I was like, put on some Taylor Swift, girl. That dick did not deserve that song. Yeah.
That's funny. Craziest thing I ever found while lurking. I don't know.
Do you lurk? Do men lurk?
Yeah, I lurk. I lurk. I used to go back on pages to like old posts, like when I was like super late at night and like an old post. Craziest thing I ever found while lurking. I don't know, man. One time I met a girl at a party and I thought she was cool and I got her Instagram and I kept going back on her Instagram and I kept seeing two of my friends pop up, and then I realized that we had all talked, like on two different occasions they have told me about this girl, like, yo, I bagged this girl at this party, she looks like this, she looks like this, blah blah blah, and they both told me about it, and then oh man, I just bagged the same girl
at the party, and
it was all three of us, not at the same party, but like at three different stages of our life, we've all bagged the same person.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is fucking nice. Me and my homies are real friends. You know, and then when we told each other about it, when we told each other about, like, nobody ended up getting with her, but when we told each other about it, it was mad funny.
That is. Yeah. None of you guys got with her?
No, it was
just not a bunch of non-deal closers.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah, big time. Yeah.
But one thing about you, I knew you weren't going to close.
Oh no, one thing about me, I'm just there for the thrill, just for the fun, just for the, hey, how are you? How does this thing, everything? Yeah. I'm never there to finish the job.
Yeah.
Leave that to the big dog.
Did you ever go back on my page?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
really?
I went back on your page, but I stopped because like a lot of your shit was like content. I'm like, oh, she's just funny, so I'm assuming the whole thing is just it's just funny stuff. I didn't go like too back deep to like fucking, all right, let me fucking. Well, I'm like, oh, because that's how my page was after a certain amount of time. It's like, oh, it's just comedy shit, and I deleted everything. Everything on my page is comedy.
Yeah. So
that's what I thought your page was.
Yeah. Did you have a picture that you showed to anybody of me?
Yeah. I'm trying to think which one. Honestly, if you want to be, I showed my friends your videos. Like I would send your videos.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I'd be like, yo, this bitch, like, she's hilarious.
No, that's so embarrassing.
No, but it's true though.
That makes me want to die.
Yeah, and honestly, you know what? I think a move that I used, not a move that I used to do, because guys, they used to send like specific pictures. I would just send the whole page. I'm like, y'all go look. That's how confident I am in this thing. Like, she looks good, and you tell me.
Yeah.
What whichever one of these pictures does it for you. That was always my energy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. So everybody knows you were a mermaid from the Lower East Side. Puerto Rican area, yeah.
Stupid.
And a couple, like, Ron was like, oh shit, I've seen her shit before.
Oh yeah. I remember we went back and you were like, oh, my sister liked your shit. Your sister had liked
exactly.
Yeah,
that's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
But yes, some shit like that. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is, and I feel like that's
it.
That's it. That's gonna do it for us. Yes. This episode 18 of Soft Launch.
Soft Launch.
Soft Launch. Thank you so much. Happy Latino Heritage Month.
Yes, that's right.
All right. So, if you see us, fucking say hello.
Say hola.
Hola, and don't say nothing else in Spanish because we don't do that. Book us on your shows because there's not a lot of us out here.
I don't know what accent that is.
I don't know either, man. I'm just being racist at this point. But yeah, man, that's going to do it for episode 18 of Soft Launch. We got the Soft Launch live show this upcoming Saturday, the 30th of September, Saturday, 5 p.m. at the Stand. Link will be in the bio. Use promo code Monroe for half off tickets, or just buy full price tickets, because look at our wall. We're
walls.
still in the process of fixing our life.
We're fucking poor kids.
Yeah, and we need help, all right?
Yeah.
But come to that Soft Launch live show. Anything else you want to say, boo?
No.
Me neither, man. Thank you guys so much for listening. We love y'all so much.
Thank you so much. Love you too.
Yay! Peace, y'all.
Bye.